Zanka. We'll go ahead and start with questions. Alex.
Recording in progress.
Alex, go ahead.
Hey Zanka, thank you for your time. I just kind of want to ask you just how you thought the team closed out this game in those last 10 minutes there.
Well, I think, obviously how the game goes along, we're pursuing something, we're kind of, hunting for a goal, and then we have a bit of the upper hand. Then obviously the game turns a little bit, into a scrap at the end, and you kind of just have to make sure that, then you take a point with you home.
Yeah, and this is a tough place to play for sure. A lot of players say that. What was your experience kind of in Portland playing on turf, and just the atmosphere on the day?
No, yeah, definitely a difficult place to play. I would say I prefer this turf to Vancouver's turf because at least I feel like it's a little bit softer on the body. So you kind of you don't have the same. It feels more like a real pitch than Vancouver's turf does. But yeah, it's definitely a difficult place to play. But yeah, I think second half, I think we managed it well.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you about your assist on the play. Obviously, the long ball. Just kind of what was your reading of the situation there, and when did you know that it was possible to kind of play that long ball towards Christian?
Yeah, I think obviously we tried a few different things, and sometimes when you get the ball, you kind of just know that this is what you're gonna do. So when I looked up and Maya was passing the ball, I kind of could see out of my eye that Christian was in a good position. I thought, you know what, let me just screw it, just 17's down there somewhere, and just hang it up there and try to see if he could go up and get it. So he finished it great, and we took a difficult point with us home to LA.
Thank you, Zanka. Safe travels back.
Thank you.
And we'll wrap up with Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, Zanka. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. The team just picked up a point, the first one in MLS, and is coming off that win on a Wednesday. It seems like things are starting to come together a little bit more. What's your take on it? Do you feel like the team is slowly starting to get to where you guys want to be, and not only tactically but with players coming back as well? Thank you.
Yeah, I think obviously we're a new team. We gotta accept the fact that we are a new team, with the fact that a few guys have been out, or a lot of guys have been out. A few guys are still out. And the new guys, myself included, have to kind of get some time to gel with the team, and we have to figure out obviously as well how to play without Ricky, because he was from what I could see last year and from what I could hear from the guys, instrumental to the way that this team was playing. So now without him, obviously you got to find different solutions, and sometimes that takes time. We're playing a lot of games, we're traveling a lot. That's not easy either. So obviously there's a lot of challenges for us, and we're trying to just stay calm and work hard and make sure that we get better every day. And I think getting a point away here was a good step in the right direction.
You mentioned that some of yourself included, some of these new players are still bedding in. In terms of that acclimation process, I know that Christian Ramirez has only been there for about 30 days. Same with Nascimento, and a couple of other players have just arrived. For yourself in particular, how has that bedding in period, that acclimatization been? Are you all settled in Los Angeles? Thank you.
Yeah, it's difficult because obviously, especially coming over with kids or traveling, switching teams in general, getting to a new city, there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of hanging out there for you personally. For myself, we've gotten a temporary spot, which helps a lot. My son starts preschool on Monday, so it's the small things that kind of just takes away and makes you gets you able to just focus on football, and once you get those things sorted, it's easier to be a better football player. It sounds maybe corny, or it sounds maybe like an excuse, but that's actually just the reality as a an athlete. It's sometimes a little bit difficult, but this is what we have to do, and we get through it. And right now, brighter days are ahead.
All right. Thank you for your time, Zanka.
You got it.